Hello everyone, I hope you all are doing well. So, as we have already finished chapter 12 reproduction in plants during our interactive sessions, so now it's time to discuss the important points about the chapter. So, let's start.
As we have already discussed chapter 12 reproduction in plants, so now it's time to summarize the chapter. Let's summarize the chapter what we have learned. The process of producing young ones from their parents is called reproduction. Flower is the reproductive part of the plant. As we have already discussed that there are two parts in a plant. One is called vegetative part and second one is flower. In plants, there are two modes of reproduction, asexual and sexual. Asexual reproduction involves one parent, whereas sexual reproduction involves two parents. There are different methods of asexual reproduction such as vegetative propagation, budding, fragmentation, and spore formation. In vegetative propagation, vegetative parts are involved such as roots, stem, and leaves. A unisexual flower either have stamen or pistil. A bisexual flower has both stamen and pistil. As we have already discussed in our interactive session that a flower has two reproductive organs that are stamen and pistil. Stamen is a male reproductive organ of a flower, whereas pistil is a female reproductive organ. The stamen has two parts, anther and filament, whereas pistil has three parts, stigma, style and ovary. The male gametes are found inside the pollen grains and female gametes are found inside the ovule. The transfer of pollen grains from anther to stigma of the flower is called pollination. Pollination is of two types, self-pollination and cross-pollination. In self-pollination, the pollen grains are transferred from the anther to stigma of the same flower or to the stigma of another flower of the same plant. In cross-pollination, the pollen grains are transferred from the anther to stigma of the another flower of the same type. The fusion of male and female gamete is called fertilization. Fertilized egg is called zygote, which develops into an embryo. After fertilization, ovary changes into fruit and ovule changes into seed. Seed dispersal is caused by wind, water, insects, and other animals. I hope you all have understood this chapter. So here is your activity. In that, you have to collect flowers from your surroundings. Find out which of them are unisexual and bisexual. Dry them and paste them in your notebook. The second one is cut a stem of rose, plant it in the soil, water it regularly. After few days, you will observe artificial propagation in that. So after observing the result, you have to discuss that in your class.
Thank you all. See you in the next session. Bye bye. Take care.